Thanks for joining us on In Focus tonight. A program that the comptroller says rewards bad behavior is on its way back. It gives people who owe big bucks on their taxes a chance to file a penalty free. In Focus investigator Amy O'Bear tracked down some of the biggest offenders.
Well, Kelly, the comptroller's office gave us two separate lists, businesses and individuals who've racked up the most in unpaid taxes. We checked off the highest 5 on both lists, but tracking down tax evaders isn't always easy. At its worst is more than $1 million owed in taxes. A list from the Maryland State Comptroller's office shows dozens of people owing big money to the state.
It's not right, so...
Dennis Putnam's name is number 5. Next to it, more than $421,000 that the state says he owes.
They sent me notices that I was going to appear on the list, but there's, the only way I could give them that I could get recourse is if I agree to pay.
Even with the Tax Amnesty Program kicking off in September, Putnam says he doesn't have plans to pay up.
The amnesty program would be good, I suppose, but my situation is that they don't have any evidence to prove that I owe them the money.
The program allows people who haven't paid their taxes to settle up penalty-free, and the interest rate is cut in half.
This is not for people that are just late this year on their taxes. This is primarily for people that are deadbeats.
Maryland State Comptroller Peter Franchot says it'll probably bring in at least $18 million. But he worries it could send the wrong message.
We try to do this only rarely because it essentially is rewarding bad behavior, which is not paying your taxes.
A list from his office shows people and businesses owing hundreds of thousands of dollars. When we tried to track them down, we ran into wrong addresses, gated communities, and no trespassing signs.
Hi, Dennis.
The large version and the mini version.
The mini-me. And on a quiet road in Gaithersburg was Putnam.
Even if they cut the interest rate in half and cut the penalties, I'm still going to be owing hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not going to work for me.
He says the last time he paid his taxes was prior to 2000. But without proof, he says he doesn't owe anything. So you're saying you did not have a taxable income or anything like that during these years?
Well, I might have, but no one's been able to prove to me that I have.
For the comptroller's office, it's a small window aiming to encourage Marylanders who are behind to settle up.
We anticipate a very robust response because I think people understand that this is probably not going to be repeated anytime soon. We went to a total of 10 places trying to find the top 5 individuals and businesses owing the most money. Our first stop took us to a gated community in Laurel. James and Denise Ciotti are listed as owing over $1 million in taxes. And the business that owed the most was CTS and Associates Incorporated, owing more than $1.1 million. We checked out their Bethesda address. We found the building, but their company wasn't listed in the directory, and they weren't on the 10th floor as their address indicated.